Okay, so let's go now to the kite. Another special quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram is what we call a kite. And a kite is a rhombus, and the diagonals of a kite are perpendicular. So what makes a kite a rhombus? A kite is a rhombus because of its diagonals. Rhombus and kite has the same properties when it comes to diagonals, and this these properties kay perpendicular. So kung ang rhombus, kung ang diagonal sa rhombus kay perpendicular to each other, mausad ang kite. Okay? Okay, so by definition, a kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent sides that are congruent. So ang adjacent sides sa rhombus, congruent. There are no congruent opposite sides. So it is different from the parallelogram, no? Kung ang parallelogram, ang opposite sides niya kay congruent, sa kite, ang adjacent sides niya or adjacent sides kay congruent. So in kite ABCD, AB is congruent to AD. So these are the adjacent sides, AB and AD. Okay? Congruent to each other, and CB is congruent to CD. So CB congruent to CB. So na may indicators na nakabutang to show that to show the properties of the kite, no? And it describes about the adjacent sides, and the adjacent sides of the kite are congruent. The common vertices of the congruent sides of a kite are the ends of the kite. In the kite at the right, so as you can see sa kite sa right side, I and E are the ends. So kanang I and E are the vertices. Okay? The line containing the ends of a kite is a symmetry line for the kite. So as you can see na ay mga naigiform nga murag mga lines, no? Kanang putol-putol nga lines. So kana siya, it represents the symmetry line for the kite. So when we talk about the symmetry line, so mao na siya ang line in which it divides into two identical pieces. So as you can see sa rhombus, there is a symmetry line that forms, no, that connects the vertices I and E. So it divides this rhombus into two equal parts or two identical objects, no? So as you can see man pod na it forms two identical triangles. Okay? Then in the given kite KITE, line segment IE is the symmetry line. So kani siya nga line, mo ni siya ang symmetry line. So again, ang symmetry line, it is a line that divides the object into two identical objects. When it comes to rhombus, it divides the rhombus into two equal parts. It forms two triangles, no? Dua ka triangles ang na-form. Okay, so let's go now to the theorem 6 of the kite. It states that the diagonals of a kite are perpendicular. And as you can see, this is the quadrilateral ABCD, and it is a kite. Okay, this is kite ABCD. Then if quadrilateral ABCD is a kite, then AC is perpendicular to BD. Then both B and D are equidistant from A and C. B and D lie on the perpendicular bisector of AC because of the perpendicular bisector theorem. So, may mga perpendicular bisector theorem, one diagonal divides into two equal parts, no? Because it bisects from the other diagonals. Like for example, ang AC, this is diagonal AC, it bisects to the other diagonal which is BD, and AC divides into two equal parts. So it means whatever the distance from Q to A, it's just the same as the distance from Q to C. But B and D kay wala na siya na divide into two equal parts because of the nature of the kite, no? What makes BD not dividing into two equal parts? because of the property of the sides of the kite. Nga ang congruent sides sa kite kay congruent to each other. Kung opposite sides na siya, so maybe kung rhombus siya, ma-divide siya into two equal parts, no? Ang duha jud ka diagonal. But this is a kite, since kahit man na siya, ang usara ka diagonal ang ma-divide into two equal parts. Mo na nga siya. B and D lie on the perpendicular bisector of AC because of the perpendicular bisector theorem. There is exactly one line at any 2 points. BD must be the perpendicular bisector of AC. So, ang BD, ang ditawag na to nga perpendicular bisector. Because ang purpose sa BD, it divides the other diagonal into two equal parts. So, that which is AC. Okay? Thus, AC is perpendicular to BD. Okay, so let's have example 8. Find the measurement of angle 1, the measurement of angle 2, and the measurement of angle CBD in the kite DABC. So this is the kite DABC. Then this is the angle 1. So it is expected that this is 90 degrees, no? Because of the diagonals AC and BD, they are perpendicular to each other. Then angle 2, so pangitao pa nato ng angle 2. Then angle CBD, so this is angle CBD. So ano na siya? CBD. So actually it's just the same as the angle 2. Okay? Okay, so let's solve for this one. So actually na ako'y gihimo nga kuha solution ani sa next slide, but there's something wrong with the solution, so I have to solve it with myself. So ang ato magipangita no kay measurement sa angle 1, the measurement sa angle 2 og measurement sa angle CPD. Therefore, sa measurement sa angle 1, so that is 90 degrees. Okay? So the measurement of angle 1 equals 90 degrees. Anong 90 degrees man? Because of the property of the diagonal sa kite, no? That the diagonals of the kite are perpendicular, or they are perpendicular to each other. Kaning AC o BD kay perpendicular sila. So it means it forms a right angle, and therefore the measurement of angle 1 is 90 degrees. Then how about the measurement of angle 2? So in order to find the measurement of angle 2, so mo ni siya, the measurement of angle 2 equals 180 degrees, then minus the measurement of angle 1 plus 35 degrees. Okay? So mo na siya. So actually this is the, kung mangita ka sa measurement sa angle 2, so ang basehan na to is this, kaning nga portion. So it forms a right triangle, no? Then the theorem of the triangle, mapa right, obtuse, acute, ang sum sa measurement sa interior angles kay 180 degrees. So again, the sums of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees, or they are supplementary, no? Supplementary angles 180 degrees. Then measurement of angle 2 equals, so ato na lang siya kuha ng parenthesis, so that is 180 degrees. Sayop day, dili na ang kuha ng parenthesis kay unahon man siya og add. So ana gyapon 180 minus the measurement of angle 1, that is 90 degrees. So dili na siya kuha ng ang parenthesis because mo man na unahon nimo i-add sa nimo before nimo i-subtract. So that's 90 degrees plus 35 degrees. Then that is equals okay, let's change the color of the pen. Prefer na ako kaning blue. So this is 180 80 degrees minus 90 plus 35, that is 125 degrees. Then we can now solve for the measurement of angle 2. Okay, subtract na lang na nimo. So this is the measurement of angle 2 equals, so let's subtract 480 minus 125. So this is 10 minus 5, that is 5. Then 8 becomes 7. So 7 minus 2, that's 5. Then 5 minus 5, that's 0. So therefore, angle 2 equals, atong erase ha. So ang angle 2 equals 55 degrees. Okay? So therefore, ang measurement sa angle 2 kay 55 degrees. Okay? Then next is the angle CBD. So what is the measurement of angle CBD? So from C going to the B, then going to the D. So it's just the same as the measurement of angle 2. So therefore, the measurement of angle CBD is also 55 degrees. Okay, so let's tackle example number 9. The perimeter of a kite is 64 centimeters. So when you talk about the perimeter, so muna siyang distance sa gawas. Okay? Ang distance ani plus this distance plus this, then plus this. So that's equals the perimeter. Ang mga distansya nga nasa gawas sa polygon or sa gawas sa kite, to be specific, no, muna siya ang perimeter. The length of one of its sides is 14 centimeters, more than half the length of another. So ang usa kuno ka side sa kite kay 14 centimeters, more than half the length of another. Find the length of each side of the kite. So if you're going to interpret that one into algebraic expression, so ang usa ka side is x and the other side is 1/2 x plus 14. So asa man ang gikan ng 1/2 x plus 14? So it comes from the 14 centimeters, more than half the length of another. So ang another niya is x. Then the other one is 14 centimeters, more than half the length of another. So that is 1/2 x plus 14. So for the solution, so let x be the length of one side of a kite. Okay, so mo ni siya ang solution. So balik ta. Let x be the length of one side of a kite. Then 1/2 x plus 14 is the length of the other side. And since consecutive sides of a kite are congruent, so the perimeter will be 2x plus 2 times 1/2 x plus 14. So asa man gikan ng 2x plus 2 times 1/2 x plus 14? So actually, if you're going to add all the measurements of the sides of the kite, no, because nangita man ta sa perimeter, so mota na siya ang forma. So P equals x plus x plus 1/2 x plus 14 plus 1/2 x plus 14. So mauta na siya ang forma sa solution sa perimeter. To make it shortcut, so since duha man ka x, so ang x plus x is just like 2x. Then kanang 1/2 x plus 14 plus 1/2 x plus 14, since duha man siya, mo na siya is just like 2 times 1/2 plus 14. Okay? Para ma-shortcut lang siya, instead of using this one as your solution, so kani mo gamiton. Perimeter equals 2x plus 2 times 1/2 x plus 14. Okay? So that is 64 equals 2x plus x plus 28. So kanang 64 asa man nagikan? So mao ni siya ang gikan ni siya diri sa kani problem. Given naman ang perimeter, which is 64. So substitute ra ang 64 sa perimeter. So instead of perimeter, imo ni mo siya 64 kay given man siya sa problem. So that is equals 2x plus So kanang x plus 28 asam na siya gikan kani distributive property of multiplication. Ang 2 multiply sa 1/2, then ang 2 multiply sa 14. So 2 times 1/2 x, so cancel out man na siya, so that becomes x na lang. Then 2 times 14, that becomes 28. Okay, then i-add ni siya, combine like terms, 2x plus 2x, di mo siyang 3x, so it becomes 64 equals 3x plus 28. Then you can use the transpose method. So i-transfer nimo ang 28 sa left side sa equation. So 28 i-transfer niya, mausab ang sign, so that becomes negative 28. So it becomes 64 minus 28 equals 3x. Okay, balhin na siya. Of course mauna ang 64, then minus 28 ka. Kung positive siya dire, negative i-transfer, so that is 64 minus 28 equals 3x. Then 64 minus 28, that is 36 equals 3x. Then divide both sides by 3 kaya x man ang gipangita. So 12 is equals x. Okay? So ang value sa x is 12. Okay? Kung magamit ka atong addition property of equality, so we can use that one. Okay? So originally this is monino. So moni kani atong gamiton. So that is 64 equals 3x plus 28. Then you can have you can transfer the 3x plus 28 to the left, then ang 64 sa right, no? Pero dili na siya ma-interchange ang sign, or di ma-change ang sign, because both sides of the equation are being transferred from one place to another. Okay, so 3x plus 28 equals 64. So again, kanisha, this is the second way in how to solve for the value of x by using the addition property of equality. Katong una, ang atong gigamit kay transposing. Okay? Then dahil lang harita, maybe I have to change other pen kanang klaro siya. So kani, so arita, then balik ta 3x plus 28 equals 64. Of course, gibalik pila na ko nagbalik, no, sa pag-discuss about the addition property of equality, that the left side of the equation must be variables or numbers with variables, then ang right side kay numbers only. So ang left side sa equation kay 3x plus 28. So since 28 is a number na siya sa left side sa equation, so we just all we have to do is to get rid out of the 28. So how to eliminate the 28? So we're going to use the addition property of equality, and we're going to use the additive inverse. So what is the additive inverse of 28? So ang bali, no, ang iyahang opposite. So ang opposite sa 28 is negative 28. So it becomes 3x plus 28 then minus 28. Then kung nag minus 28 ka sa left, dapat mag minus 28 ka sa right. So may mo siyang 64 minus 28. Okay, then 28 minus 28, so that becomes 0. So wala na siya. So may mo na lang na siyang 3x equals 36. Okay, 64 minus 28 is 36, no? Then divide both sides by 3, no? Muna ang x is equals 12. So balik ta sa problem, no? Ang usa is x, di ba? Ang usa is x. Therefore, the other side or 1. Therefore, x is 12, or the sides of this one. Okay, dahil nga atong i-change kaninga side o kaninga side mo ni x. So it means the x is equals 12. So kung 12 dire, 12 po dire. Okay, next, how about 1/2 x plus 14? So how to solve 1/2 x plus 14? So as you can see, 1/2 x plus 14 equals 20. So giusa siya pag solve. Okay, so let's write again 1/2 x plus 14. So we have the value of x, which is 12. All you have to do is to substitute the value of x, which is 12, to this algebraic expression. So instead of 1/2 x, so may mo siyang 1/2 times 12, then plus 14. Then i-multiply nimo, may mo na siyang 12 over 2. Okay, multiply mo na ning 12 and 1, then plus 14. Then 12 over 2, so that's the same as 12 divided by 2. May mo siyang 6. Then plus 14. So therefore, that is equals 20. Okay? So it means that 1/2 x plus 14 equals 20. Okay? Kung 20 dire, of course dire, it is also 20. So how are we going to check if our solution is correct? So all you have to do is to add this 4, no? So dapat inig-add to sa upat, may mo siyang 64 centimeters because perimeter man siya, no? If we're going, balik ta sa definition sa perimeter. So ang perimeter is the sum of the distance outside the kite, no? So perimeter or P is equals 2 ka 12, so that is 2 times 12. Then plus 2 ka 20, so that's 2 times 20. Then equals 2 times 12, that is 24. Then plus 2 times 20, that is 40, no? 40 siya. Then 24 plus 40, so atong dala nga i-erase na ko kay murag bati ang plus sign. Okay, select ta sa pen. So therefore, balik ta, 24 plus 40, that is equals 64. So sakto ang solution. So what's the answer? The length of each side of the kite are 12 centimeters, another 12 centimeters, then 20 centimeters, and another 20 centimeters. So that is your final answer. 2 ka 12 and 2 ka 20. Okay?